Welcome to Fastsnow's Gaming / Sports YouTube channel, where we'll be talking about the Call of Duty League, baby. What is it? Stage 2.
Yeah.
The Guerrillas home series, which is week 3, and we have our official team, official bracket for the major tournament. But we're here to give you our recap based on what went right, what went wrong regarding all these teams and our predictions.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm your host, Fastsnow.
Co-host Unknown.
We're here at the Verdansk Stadium. We cleaned it up a bit. Actually, we should play some soccer after this. Anyway, let's get started, guys. I'll get started with the Paris Legion versus Florida Mutineers, where Paris Legion won this game 3-1. Guess what? We predicted the Mutineers. We were totally wrong. Game 1, Legion wins 250 to 237. Perfect execution for Paris Legion. Aqua went 31-19. It's been a while since we saw him do that. Amazing. Fire, I think he had like a minute 59 seconds on the hill time. So perfect execution game 1. Game 2, Mutineers win 6-4. I was kind of hoping those were Mutineers would end up taking the glory. That way we could be right. Unfortunately, no. So game 3, Paris wins 3-1. Fire went 26-19. Classic went 28-24. It went down to game 4 where Paris won. Classic 36-22. You know, typical game.
Yeah.
Perfect execution on their KDs. They all ended up stepping up, which was really great to see.
Yeah.
Good stuff from Paris Legion on that one. And let's move on to the next one. You can take the next one.
Yeah, we had the Ravens versus FaZe. FaZe obviously won 3-0. Game 1, you know, FaZe pretty much annihilated, honestly, going to what? 250 to 119.
You didn't even have to tell us. We already know.
RCD's, you know, heck of a play for for game 1 for him. He went on a 12 kill streak, going 30-18. Who else? Simp went 24-16. Abizi went 28-24, and Ceiling went 22-13. So it was a great way to see them, you know, get strong in the beginning. Game 1. Game 2, FaZe wins 6-3. Simp kills 3 in round 7, which was
basically that closed it off.
Yeah,
that was basically the game-winning round.
Yeah, and it was awesome team play. Like I said, game 1 they just kept on going with that team play, and they all had positive KDs, which is another thing that stood out to me. Especially in this such an early of a beginning. Game 3, obviously FaZe wins 3-0. BZ again 26-16. Simp went 19-16. With great spawn trapping. Honestly, just you could see the frustration from the Ravens in game 3.
Yeah, I expected a little more from Ravens. Like I said, I was expecting a closer one. Luckily, we did get the result right. The result right with FaZe winning. Let's move on. London Royal Ravens versus Toronto Ultra. Another one that disappointed me. So in our predictions, I predicted the better rookie, which was the better newbie, which is Pollux, and in comparison to why can't I think of him? Insight. So that's why I leaned towards Raven. I was wrong. Ultra ended up crushing the Ravens 3-0.
Yeah. So
game 1, Ultra wins 250 to 140, a whole 110 point lead. Basically, this was sad for Raven. Cammy carry 33-20. Kleenex with a nice 25-19 KD. Typical weekend.
Pretty much.
No, honestly though, I was shocked to see this from Toronto Ultra. So game 2, it does go to round 11. This was the chance for the Ravens to get back the momentum, put a good fight in. Unfortunately, there was a nice comeback. And Cammy goes 12-7. Kleenex with 2 kills. 2 kills in round 11, which sealed the deal, gave Ultra the perfect advantage to win. In game 3, Ultra wins 3-1. And I didn't see Insight perform better than Pollux, but at the end of the day, it's a team game. And it didn't matter. The team game went to Ultra.
Yeah.
So next match. Why am I
Yeah.
stuttering so much? Sorry.
We had Toronto Ultra versus the New York Subliners, where he kind of got this double correct, the score and
and
the
the
result.
result. Oh yeah.
No, a heck of a game from the Subliners in the beginning, winning 250 to 176. Asim went 25 and 11, which was really great to see. With the 4,600 score. Game 2 again, Subliners win 6-4.
And Asim once again.
Yeah, and Ultra, almost made a comeback, but they fell short. Like he said, Asim went 11 and 5 actually. And Mac went 10 and 7, which was great to see both of them step up in this.
Yeah,
crucial-
I'm shocked it wasn't Clay. He had like a neutral KD, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. Sorry guys. Game 3, Ultra wins 3-1. What was his name? Bance goes 35 and 12, I believe, or 25. I'm sorry, I was like 10 off. I was like, whoa.
Don't put them too high. Up
Yeah.
there.
Who else? Kleenex and
Cammy.
went 24-19.
Yeah.
So it was great to see Toronto kind of come together in Game 3, but then again, kind of wasn't enough. Game 4, Subliners win. Close one actually, by 6 points, 250 to 244. Asim went 30 and 36 with 3,500 damage. Mac went 27 and
5,500 damage.
5,500. My bad. Speaking of Mac, 27 with 2,700 damage. The stats wise, better than Ultra, honestly.
No, Ultra was better. Ultra was better statistically.
Yeah, actually.
And somehow, the Subliners won this one, which was odd to me.
Yeah, because given Kleenex, he went 30 and 27 with, I believe, like almost in the 6,000 damage.
That's
With
crazy.
the exact of 5,700 damage. And then Insight went 28 and 19 with 5,600 damage. So it was kind of nice to see, but Ultra kind of fell short.
They just came short on those rotations, huh?
Yeah,
Jesus.
it was sad to see.
Next game. The biggest upset you ever saw coming. The Gorillas took down FaZe. I forgot to say it. So this shocked everyone. I think everyone was predicting FaZe winning this 3-0, 3-1 at best for LAG. Yeah, no, we were all slapped across the face.
I'm gonna go cry off screen.
We were all put to our beds for nap time or something. Cause LAG won this 3-2. It was incredible. So game 1, FaZe takes it. FaZe already takes the lead, 250 to 176. Already has a huge lead.
Yeah.
Sim 25-16, BZ 24-19. Typical doctor stuff. They I don't know. It's like I don't.
Went wrong.
What went wrong, right? After game 1, you're like, oh shit, FaZe got this. Collect your paychecks. I don't know, etc. But game 2, LAG wins 6-2, completely dominate.
Yeah.
Apathy goes 10-3, Vivid goes 8-3. Amazing. We're shocked. Game 3, FaZe wins 3-2. Where Ceiling goes 31-19 and Abizi had a high damage of 5,700. So what happened? Well, let me tell you what happened. Game 4, LAG completely annihilates in this hardpoint match, 250 to 154. Are you kidding me? What? Silly goes 21-12. Assault and Vivid each get 19 kills. Completely annihilated team-wise. Better rotations, better 1v1 fights. Taking all that into consideration, that led to game 5. And here I am praying. I'm like, please, give it to FaZe. Please. No. LAG win 6-0. Are you kidding me? On Search and Destroy. Jesus. Vivid goes 8-4. Silly goes 8-1. What went wrong, FaZe? What went wrong?
A lot of things.
Let's move on.
Anyways, Dallas Empire versus the Mutineers. Empire winning 3-0. Game 1, Empire wins 250 to 213. Shotzi went 33 and 23.
Typical Shotzi stuff.
He went with the 2-minute hill time.
Yeah.
Which was great to see. Who else? Guys from the Mutineers went 38 and 30, which I wanted to give a shout out, for his performance, obviously, regardless of the loss. Game 2, Empire wins 6-4. Italy went 4. Sorry guys, my notes is a little off here. 11-6, and Shotzi went 9-5. Game 3, Empire wins 3-2. Came down to the defensive holds. Where the lives did matter, honestly, for round 5, and it was great to see.
That's where that special rule comes into effect.
Yeah, for those who didn't know.
It's crazy from Empire. Mutineers, disappointing them. They lost to Legion and Empire. 2 L's. I don't think they wanted that. Let's move on though. Seattle Surge versus Optic Chicago. So, what the heck were we thinking? We predicted Seattle Surge, unfortunately, but Optic won this 3-0. How? I don't know. Well, let me tell you. Optic won 250-226. It was a pretty close match. Pretty close game 1 in hardpoint. Formal 28-25 with 5,200 damage, but overall it was a better team effort. No other stats really stood out. Even Formals was pretty average.
Yeah.
Game 2, Optic completely annihilates, winning 6-2. Formal does go 12-4, so it's nice to see Formal being consistent first game and second game. And then it was a shocker considering Seattle Surge, 2 players go 2-8. That is crazy. I don't think that's ever happened where 2 players, professional COD players, go 2-8. I don't think you've ever seen that.
No.
Optic wins 3-2 in game 3, control, and it was crazy, dominating, insane, unbelievable, fabulous, amazing, astonishing, all that good stuff. Dashi 31-21 and Envoy 28-22. Clinical. They completely dissected their enemy.
Yeah.
Move on.
LA, the Gorillas versus the Thieves. Gorillas winning 3-0. Game 1, Gorillas win 250-191. Pathy goes 31-22. Assault goes 28-23, which is great to see. Huge comeback in Game 2, guys. Honestly, it was great to see. LAG wins, 6-4. Silly went 12-7, and Assault went, I believe, 10-5. So kind of a huge, momentum changer for them in that game. Game 3, obviously the Gorillas win 3-1. Better KDs, better score, and better defense and better offense. Honestly, that whole game they were just superior to the other team, and it was great to see them pull off this great win.
Yeah, Gorillas surprising everyone this weekend.
Yeah,
awesome, good stuff. LAG. Let's move on to Seattle Surge versus Minnesota Rocker, where you have Minnesota Rocker pulling a reverse sweep. So, they were losing 2-0, and guess what they do? They win Game 3, Game 4, Game 5. And they said, adios, Seattle. Somehow we predicted this right. Somehow they proved us right. Somehow we got the score and result right. And it would happen in an insane way where when we were watching the match, we were
slapping each other, honestly.
Slapping each other with all this crazy adrenaline that was going on.
Yeah.
Anyway, Game 1, Pristini did look good, 31-22. Octane looked really good, 28-21. Surge also wins Game 2, 6-4. Pristini standing out with a good 10-6 KD.
Yeah, that was good.
But like I said, Game 3, Game 4, Game 5. I'm just going to skip to Game 5 and talk about it. Where Rocker wins 6-2 in Search and Destroy. Accuracy kills 2, and he ninja diffuses in round 7.
That was sick.
That basically was the highlight. That is what basically slapped Seattle Surge, told them to go to bed and good night. Simple as that. Maybe gave him a little kiss on the forehead. Maybe sang him a little lullaby. I'm not sure. Also, the props to the newbie Standy, 9-5 KD on that Search and Destroy. It really came into effect. It ended up mattering. So good stuff from Minnesota Rocker. I was shocked. I did not expect that coming during the match, but I'm glad it happened. But let's go to once again Empire falling to another 3-2 match. Optic Chicago takes down Empire 3-2.
Yeah.
This kind of went back and forth. Game 1, Empire won. And game 2, Optic wins, etc., etc. Let's go to where it all mattered. Game 5, Search and Destroy. What else do you want? Mainly because that's all I like. I like to play when I stream.
Yeah, we get it.
Well, Empire stood no chance. Optic wins 6-1. Scump 9-4. Formal 8-5. And unfortunately, our prediction was 3-2, but Dallas winning. So I expected a close one. We expected a close one.
Yeah.
That did not happen. Yes, it did. I meant to say our prediction was incorrect. Optic Chicago manages to pull the win against the great Dallas Empire.
Good job.
Good stuff. But yeah, that sums up our recap. What went right? What went wrong? I think we did pretty bad in our predictions. I think we went 5 out of 10, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I guess.
Something like that.
Yeah.
We're gonna say 5 out of 10 because anything lower than that is embarrassing. But thank you. I'm your host, Fast Snow.
Co-host Unknown.
Thank you so much for sticking around, listening to the recap of the Call of Duty League Stage 2 Guerrilla Home Series. Please subscribe, like, and share. And we're out.